Gamers, it is late in the evening, and I am unable to sleep. You see, I was roused from my peaceful slumber with an explosive feeling deep inside, and I'm about to blow. If you enjoy my videos and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I'm extremely proud to say that more than half of you guys are subbed, which isn't always the case for creators, especially considering a lot of you are also new to my channel. Hi, welcome. But chances are you're still being kept in the dark by YouTube because of this dumb little notification bell. A very small percent have set this bell to all, meaning the large majority of my viewers are unaware when I release a new video. I put out new ones all the time, whether it's new roguelikes, demos, single player, online, good games, bad games, the list goes on. So don't miss out and be sure to subscribe and set that dumb little bell to all. It helps keep my channel alive so I can continue to make videos like this one for all of you awesome dudes out there. You can also join my Discord linked in the description down below to be notified when new videos or streams go live. It's a fun community over there. You'll enjoy it. They make fun of me a lot. Thank you for your time. Back to the video. Alright, so the goal when I started this was to find a replacement for Little Skull with a magic boy, maybe something that has decent swap synergy along the way in Act 1. We haven't found it yet, but that doesn't mean we're not going to. What I need to focus on is not so much cooldown for abilities, because once we get Bomber to Legendary, that's just not a problem at all anymore. What I do need is maybe a little bit of mutant, at least one mutant. But that doesn't, once again... Ooh... Yeah, see, it's it's problems like this that come along and make me start to regret my choices. See, we could abandon the first legendary, which honestly, for the ritual stuff, it's kind of worth it. This is kind of godlike. It's a little bit too good to pick up now. I will have to try and prioritize a balanced skull if I can help it, but if we can't help it, then not to worry. I did pick up the discolored quartz along the way, though, which is just delightful. Like, just mwah, it's so good. Chef's kiss, brilliant. No, you know, picking up an antique, we could get the gold box, we could get the we could get the gold incense burner. We could also get Colossus statue. Whatever, dude, I'll take it. I paid what, 400 for this? Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, it's whatever. At least I can get my money back. I don't gain anything really from this, but at least it's not the end of the world for me. Now, luckily, an old tip that I used to tell people that still rings true: Little Skull, when you swap into Little Skull from Bomber, you have full control over and can steer his swinging. So, for example, if I kaboom, I can go backwards a little bit. Like, you can control his momentum better. Normally, when you swap into him, you just go forward and that's it. And it's a set speed. But when you swap into Little Skull from Bomber, you can not only like go backwards, but you kind of go faster. You see how fast he goes? He gets a momentum boost, and because of that, you can kind of do reverse momentum and peel him backwards fast enough. Is Petty Thief what I want to do? Dude, a thief? But it's a speed skull. I want to get that balanced skull for the cooldowns. I could take this in the meantime. Nah, you know what? No. I'm going to take the bones and we're going to start upgrading Bomber instead. Because of this momentum, you can spin backwards and kind of stay in place on the target that you're hitting. I have no idea why the momentum works this way for him, but it just does. And it's very, very cool that you can get away with that. Is that the mini bombs? Perfect, dude. This is my ideal Bomber. I love Bomber with the little bombs. Now, I won't get to use them a ton, depending on what kind of a build we're going for. If I want to stay on Bomber and use him a little bit more proactively in combat, that's not a bad idea either. But what normally happens is I quick tag to him and then just immediately kaboom straight away, just to get that burst damage out and to swap back into the other skull. Kind of like that. So I don't really get a chance. If anything, it would behoove me to mash the ever-loving hell out of my right trigger attack and try and get my mini nades out at the same... This is awful, by the way. Oh, you weren't there. You were, like, teleported away. No, die. This is a weird room to get stuck in, dude. A weird room indeed. Oh, could do Alchemist. Alchemist is a balanced boy. What if I did Alchemist into Bomber? He's got a pretty nice swap. It summons a whole bunch of bullshit. But at the same time, I've got status effects on my side. I say we mess with it. I say we give it a whirl. Now, it will be a little bit slower at first, because unfortunately, our good boy here doesn't have the cleave right now. Not now, at least. We do have the stun flask, which is one of the ones I like the most out of all of Alchemist's options now. I'm not bothered by the stunning flask. It's pretty good, actually. There we go. No. He just hit you with a couple of stuns real quick. Now, because I need bones to upgrade Alchemist, I'm going to try and get Bomber to Legendary first, so we do have time to replace Alchemist if we don't want to keep him. If we want to make, you know, a big snap decision in the opposite direction. You could even take stuff like the wheel and try and... Because of all the swapping that we're doing, the wheel wouldn't be too bad. But I am going in pretty hard on the magic. If the wheel shows up later, I might take it for the funny. I'll take the Armor of Fear. You know what? It's a legendary. I'll take it. Give me the bones as well. We'll be locking into the inscription machine. Are we thinking about anything right now? We've got the 2 wisdom. I could get the artifact up. Would be kind of nice. Revenge, obviously, is always a good take, but I might wait and not do that immediately. We've got Antique. I might wait. I might wait and spend my money more so on getting stuff. Sitting here debating poison because of the Alchemist, and it's like, Alchemist just doesn't have a poison flask anymore. How weird is that? I know it's, you know, it happened ages ago, but it's still weird to me that he just doesn't have one. This wouldn't be terrible. I don't really like the Hidden Blade, but it wouldn't be terrible. What kind of... We have no crit at the moment, do we? I keep pressing the wrong one. I'll take it for now. Why not? Take it for now. If Bomber can explode and detonate some nasty goodness and get some crits going with that big explosion, that'd be kind of nice. There we go. It's already starting to take shape. As soon as we get this guy to Legendary, it's done. Get him to Legend... I didn't mean to do that to his dog. You have to understand. I did not mean to do that to his dog. Once we get him to Legendary, it'll just be a matter of get Mutant, at least 1 Mutant. Maybe even the Omen for swaps. If I can get the... I don't know why, but I've completely forgotten its name. What's the name of the swap Omen again? The Idol. The Idol of the Forgotten, is it? I think it's Idol of the Forgotten. Or it's Idol of the Forgotten, or Forgotten Idol? Whatever, dude. I forgot what it's called. Do you see where I was going with it now? Do you see where I was setting you up? You were buying it for a second there, weren't you? You're like, how has he forgotten the name of the Forgotten Idol? It's like the most memorable idol in the entire game. It is late in the evening. I was not lying when I said that. It's very late at night. So, if my mental faculties aren't all there, that's my excuse. My excuse is that it's late at night. And I'm not firing on all cylinders, which is why I'm playing some Skul, of course, because after putting in this much time into the game, you get to the point where you can kind of just go on autopilot, and the game almost plays itself. So one of 2 things is going to happen here. I'm either going to ramble on incoherently about nonsense, or I want to get that golem out. Thank you. I'm either going to ramble on, or I'm going to fall asleep at the wheel. Oh, that hasn't hit the ground yet. There we go. Wait for it. Was I too early? I think I was too early. No, I was not. That's good. Because now all I have to do, that was a natural explosion. All I have to do is wait. And I can use Kaboom to get the secondary one. We're squeezing in bonus damage where we can get it. I mean, Alchemist doesn't make it any quicker necessarily, but it's not slow either. Bomber is doing a lot of work for us. I wouldn't say no to a nice Lich, maybe. Lich would be kind of good right about now. I mean, I could genuinely take the seed. We are swapping enough that the seed would get a chance to be seen, felt, heard, you know. We could do that. Unfortunately, for something like this, it's not really a weakness exposure build. It could be a Kingslayer kind of build, but it's probably... I don't need Silent Cries would be mostly for... See, even with the Alchemist, I don't need things like Silent Cries. I need probably... I don't know really what I want to do. See, you could do stuff like Soul Strike, but by the time we get to the end game build, it's not going to have enough time to really, like, shine the way that we want. I think we just go with Collection Desire first, and we move on from there. Because we're gonna, hopefully by the end, round the build out a little bit. Bone Shield, Cat Ice, nah. Nah. Nah? Honestly, bro, I'm just gonna take the Kingslayer. It doesn't really matter. Bomber is such a run when you're doing him that you don't need to think and concern yourself with a lot of the nonsense like, you know, oh no, what dark abilities am I taking? It's like, you could almost take just damn near anything, dude. It's the Bomber. Like, Bomber doesn't care. Bomber just goes out there and he kills. He makes short work of everything in the way. He is the absolute best by a long shot. I mean, I've got a free slot, I'll take it, but I'm not keeping it. He is the best by a long shot utility Skul in the entire game. So much so. Mage. Magey Mage. No, die. See, look at that. He just ends people. Got him. No. Look at him laughing, acting like he's got something going on. I was able to blow up naturally without having to use my cooldown, so now I can use my cooldown on these. I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved it for this section here, but whatever, dude. Got it back already, look at that. And once I get to Legendary, it's only gonna get worse. Oh, it's a classic maid fight. Taking me back to the early access days when I had to actually learn how to dodge and deal with... Ooh. I know one of you just got very, very excited. Both of the util... I was going to mention Dark Paladin up until right now, where I was going to be like, you know what, I should just throw some love to the other best utility Skul in the game. I could even take the Stone Mask and get some economy going, to be fair. I need to start taking some damage for Unknown Seed. I'm not getting hit nearly enough. What I should do is lock in Revenge and then start getting hit for the seed. The seed will like feed into itself and I'll be able to like take damage and heal back immediately. And get a lot of progress with that. Ditch this. I don't care about this at the moment. No. Yes. Yes. Fairy Tale on my Prince box? How dare you? I mean, it's good. I could take it and replace some stuff. But then again, I also kind of want Gold Incense Burner for that economy. I mean, I'm going to get a lot of money if I do this. I might take it and ditch the Carlane Insignia. That'll get me my 4 antique. Yeah, I'll do that instead. I'd rather maintain this. All right, Paladin it is. I was gonna sell, damn it. I was gonna sell both of my items here, open up this little green flask. It would probably be a common skull and I could trade that in for Paladin and then break Alchemist for that extra 11 bones. If I'm short by up to 11 bones by the end of this, shoot me. Like, I know how that happened in that case. I know why it happened. Oh, what a time to be a Dark Wave. What a time to be a Paladin Enjoyer. I'm not a big fan of the cross that he's got. The, not the swap, his, this one. It's a little bit slow for me, but we do have Dark Wave. If I had Wave and Charge, that's my go-to combo. I love the Wave and the Charge. If you know me by now, you know that I love wave and charge. They're my boys. They're my boys. There we go. No. It's amazing too because if I'm not incorrect, I think it only happens at legendary. It might happen now. No, it does happen now. So the reason why they're both some of the best ones is, and they're funny enough, they're both magic. It's another way that magic gets like, not an advantage, because it used to be that magic skulls were the better skulls. After a couple of items came into the game, like the cudgel and Kyrian and stuff like that, physical boys kind of caught up a little bit, so to speak. They're not, you know, held back anymore. But magic for a while had the best utility partners with Paladin and Bomber. Paladin, whenever the shield is active, even if it's on your teammate, gives them a 30% magic. It's a 30% amplify effect too. Amplifies magic by 30%, not even a boost, so it's a multiplier. So a 30% times more damage just for existing, basically, just for doing damage and doing your job. Like, word, my guy? Like, that's kind of disgusting, lady, you're dead. I am also a Knight of the Blade. Perish. Dark Cross. Evil be with you, my son. So this is kind of, I mean, what I was getting at, I could take Golem. I need bones, though. If I'm going to be upgrading Paladin and Bomber, I need so many bones. It's a good thing that we got a unique skull right from the start. I just need to get 200 bones. It's going to be a lot of bone rooms. If I can help it, we're just going to be taking green the entire time. But that's fine, because as I've mentioned in previous videos, taking green rooms is... Oh my god. He pushed me off. Taking green rooms is a good thing in Dark Mirror mode, because normally, more often than not, you always end up in a situation... I mean, I need to take that damage anyway. I need to get hurt so I can heal it back. That's my excuse. You know, that's my running gag. I need to be hurt so that I can heal it back for the seed. I'm not bad. I'm doing it for the seed. What was I saying? What was I? I'm getting old, man. What was I saying? I'm completely... What was I doing? What was I saying? Hand me the remote. What was I saying? I have no idea. Oh my god, I was doing a bit where I faked forgetting, and I just forgot while I was faking with the forgetting bit. Wow. It is late at night. It is late at night. That's my bit. We're gonna be taking a lot of bone rooms. I think that's what I was saying. Take a lot of bone rooms where I can help it. And it's not... That's right. It's not a bad idea anyway. Because as I've said before many times, in Dark Mirror mode, it's harder to get bones for all of the different things you need bones for than it is to get items. Getting items for your build just seems to come naturally, dude. Don't even worry about it too much. No. I know what your game is, sir. And I don't want to play your game. There, take that. Wee. Did you hit me? How dare you? My revenge will be upon you. This is a paladin of vengeance. Alright, there's the first 100 bones. Not gonna lie. We hit this up, we take the common boy, we trade it for the bigger boy. This is what I wanted to do before. We do this, we do this, we do this, and now instead of spending 800 bucks to get a common skull, we just spend 800 bucks to get a rare skull. Effectively, kinda, sorta, basically. It's good enough. Shut up. What else do I want here? I don't want Mana Cycle. I could use Mana Cycle for Paladin, because the more he uses his abilities, like he needs to hit with his skills to build his Dark Shield, which is the thing that gives us power. And Mana Cycle would help with that. But, he said with great relish, I don't care that much. As long as I can go into Bomber, and blow up, and then swap back and forth, it's kind of all good for me. I want... No, I'm not taking that. It's not going to be what I want for this build. I want... Yeah, you heard me right. I'm not taking it. I'm gonna... Look, I'm getting rid of it. See? I'm telling you, I'm getting rid of it. I want the mutant, so I might even just take this and replace... Oh, no, wait, I locked in Revenge. Interesting. I might get rid of the Colossus statue. Yeah, get rid of this for now. I'm not taking it because it's, like, super good, and, you know, obviously the one health recovery is going to make such a big difference for me. No. Although this will help. It's cooldown that I want, but it also feeds wisdom a little bit, which we kind of want to do at the same time. Yeah, buddy, we kind of want to do that. I might get rid of the armor of fear. I know armor is 50% damage, and it's not bad. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm going to get rid of it in the sake of getting wisdom. Bingo, bango, bongo. Wow, really? I was debating making this a basic skull run from the start before I decided to do bomber. I was going to come in with Mage's Necklace already loaded in because it's a rare item. Let me get rid of this real quick so you can see it. Because it's rare, you can choose it from the start of your run. I'm going to take this. Wow, that's kind of freaky, isn't it? I'm going to walk out of here and let him break automatically because I'm allowed to do that. Shut up. No. Sorry, but I absorbed most of that by swapping and getting my revenge proc at the same time. Fool. Fool. Can't wait to hit legendary with DP so I can fire the big dark wave. I would use a reroll lady to change what I'm using. But alas, I feel like my luck wouldn't be with me and I'm going to end up getting stuck with the other ones instead. I just want the charge. I'd get stuck with the rapid slashes. I think the dark... I can't tell if the dark cross is better or worse than the rapid slash attack, because it also locks you in place. Like, just animation locks you for a minute, man. It builds the meter insanely quickly, though. Like, it builds the meter super fast. But in terms of commitment, damn. That is a commitment ability and a half. Super committal. Let me get some bones real quick. Let me get some of these bony bones. No, I don't want to deal with you. Oh, I was going to come back and try and... Damn, dude. The horn is a tootin'. I was going to come back and try and snipe those three dudes with the explosion a little bit, but I didn't quite make it. Thankfully, our cooldown is looking so good that I can kind of just dark wave most enemies. No. I got pushed back before I got to fire it properly. On the plus side, our swap cooldown with Mutant and the cooldown that we're getting from the mana bracelet seems to be overlapping quite nicely. And I'm able to swap and kaboom almost on cooldown, as though he was legendary, which is kind of sick. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. I'm ready for it. Give me what you got. I need to blow before my shield runs out. Ah, they didn't let me do it. Dark wave. Blessings upon you, ma'am. Dark blessings. Dark wave, even. Oh, oh. Oh. Dark wave, even. What a shame. If I can time this correctly, like right about now, I can start getting some little bombs out. And I'm going to manually blow up instead of waiting. I thought I could time it right, but I definitely did not. We can do that, because Paladin doesn't move when he... Owie! He doesn't move when he swaps, which is very good for us. That sucks, lady. I'm sorry. To be honest, having Kingslayer is kind of thematic. It suits Dark Paladin's color scheme, his playstyle, you know, the idea that he's... I feel like it's him doing that. He gets them low enough and he hits them with, you know, dark magic. Unholy Paladin power just slays the enemy once they get to low health. What What do I like? Here, not really any of this at the moment. I mean, Ancient Incense would be fun if I had a Quinn. We do have a Quinn here. But I might snap a unique. Thankfully, our Stone Mask is benefiting 40% because we've got some uniques up here. If I got him to Legendary now, we're going to get 50% more gold, which paired with the Gold Incense Burner, 85% more gold. No, 75. I thought it was 35. 35 is the health it gives me. I'm crazy. Melanophobia. Is it too late for Melanophobia? We're in Act 3. I feel like getting it in Act 1 or 2, like at the end of 1, breaching 2 is the best way to get it. I don't think it's good enough now. It should still be good. We've got 3 and 4 to go. There's at least 10, 20 dark enemies. There's at least 50 dark enemies, and that's 10% upon defeating them. I mean, 100% more damage is nice. Like, even if there was just like 5 per area, 100%'s not bad. I mean, what else am I taking anyway? If not that, what else am I taking? Nothing. Everything here is whatever. None of it matters. None of it matters. Not one little bit of it. Maybe Soul Strike for the Kaboom, if I time it correctly, but I don't. Nah, I mean, I could take Super Baby for defense. I could take more defense, but there's no need. Give me Melanophobia. Give me the phobia. And you know what we'll do? We'll save the last ones in case there's another curse coming up. I might get a disease. Yippee. Might catch a disease. Good for us. Ooh, catch a disease. I might catch a disease, or I might find, I don't know, shyness or something. I don't even know anymore, dude. I don't know what I want from this. I just want to, like, run through and blow people up. Kaboom! And look at that. Our Kaboom has no cooldown whatsoever. Is that guy coming after me, or is he shooting missiles? Oh, he is shooting missiles at me. He is rude. It took so long to finish the attack that I got hit. Get out of here, you're bothering me. Damn, we are juggling you. That 30% boost to you is, it's really being felt, isn't it? Yeah. Take that. Look how good bloody Bomber is doing for us right now, man. Give me health, I want to say. Don't give me attack speed. Crit rate, I mean, that's fine too. I mean, we do have the Ceremonial Dagger. At this point in time, at 35% crit, if the Invisible Knife were to show up, I wouldn't be mad. I got to do a Rockstar run. If we'd gotten Rockstar here instead of Paladin, that would have been kind of cool as well. It's Kia's favorite. Notice how all of our oomph is now coming from Bomber and not Hay. Although DP Swap is surprisingly doing a lot of work, even at Unique. I thought it mostly got better at Legendary, but it's... Wow. Alright. Wow. Alright. Winning the Dix-a-Lot competition, are we? Slapping away my... Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a full-on Dark Bankai Getsuga Tensho was thrown at you and he just slaps it? I mean, to be fair, that's probably canon. That's canon as hell, man. Frieza does not care. He's above all that. Soul Society bullshit? Nah, man, he doesn't give a damn. I wonder if him and Mayuri would get along. Like, I know ultimately no, but initially, you know? Mayuri would want to study him a little bit. And Frieza would want to subjugate him. I don't know. I say this because they're both the same voice actor, but still. Blade Beam. Die. Boom. I love that when you swap into Bomber, the initial explosion that you get launches them into the air, and if you time it right, you can just launch them and then kaboom them for a mid-air firework. It's very cool. Also, shoutouts to the Archmage. now known as Warlock, formerly Archmage, for showing up and contributing to the bone pile. What am I doing with my build right now? What are we doing here? What are we up to? What are we chasing? I have 3 revenge and I do not need 3 revenge. I need to get rid of this damn root. I'm waiting for a better mutant and I don't want to unlock revenge so I can keep it. But I'm not going to find a better one at this rate. I need to find a better mutant. I need the... Is it Inner Fire? Outer Fire? Malice of Fire? Flaming Fire? Fireballs of Fire? Flamings? There's a Fireball one I want. I should break this. We've got so much money in excess that I can break this, do another one of these. Because we're getting so much extra gold because of our loadout, we can... Is that it right there? It's Inner Flame! Exactly what I wanted. 60% damage just for swapping back and forth, which we do constantly. And we have the Heart of the Ascetic, I suppose. That's pretty cool as well. Anyway, more importantly, we have the Inner Flame. A little bit of Arson, never hurt anyone. Depending on the current skill's grade, damage dealt to enemies with the swap skill is amplified. We could go for 3 mutant. Which means I could keep the root and then lock in 3 mutant, but I would need another wisdom, maybe. No, I wouldn't. I would just need to take out revenge. I've already got 2 revenge that way. I'm an idiot. What am I talking about? Do I ditch the damn seed? How's my seed coming along? I'm only at 11. I need to get to 30 stacks. But then again, the seed is good, and it will work really well once it's set up. Is it time to ditch the money? It might be time to ditch the money. I might get rid of gold incense first. Yeah, let's do this. Ditch gold incense. We now have access to 3 revenge again. We take out the revenge and we lock in mutant. We have 3 mutant, which gives us access to big damage with our swap skills. That being the... I don't... It's the initial explosion when you swap into him. So that one. And for Paladin, it's this big cross right here. It should be. The beauty of this is if, for whatever reason, we happen to get lucky and we find the idol, we'll already be set up to replace this, get 3 mutant, and the idol does damage based on swap skill damage. So it will just instantly be perfectly broken bullshit right from the start. Get some extra bones. We need more bones for the bone economy. And what I shouldn't be doing is swapping from a distance. I should be getting up nice and close to swap. But, you know, begging can't be choosing right now. Fireworks. Look at that. That's kind of sick, right? If I'd saved some money... Oh, let me... Do I gamble it? How much is it going to cost me? 260? That's cheap. We could... Oh, no. No, there's no point wasting money for, like, literally one thing. Dude, that cross nearly killed you. Well, to be fair, the explosion nearly killed you, but the cross helped. Damn! That is some power. Now the cross is killing you. Look at that, dude. It's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of... brilliance. I need him to do more damage. The Dark Cross does not do enough. What's the special thing that it does? For each enemy hit, it amplifies magic damage. Which is a cool idea. It wants you to get in the mix and hit multiple dudes, but, I mean, man... It is so much easier just to throw a Dark Wave and then start swanging on them. That little guy jumped down. Oh my god. I beefed it. I beefed it. I had my thing in my hand and I beefed it. More skull rooms, because I haven't even gotten started, my guy, on the... Oh, everything just died. The explosions and the cross in the middle of the room just killed everything. It's a thing of beauty. Spend the money. I've got some heals back here. No, I need to take damage. I'm actually at a point now where I have to just get hit. Come back and grab this. I need to get hit and then trigger some revenge. I have to take more damage if I'm going to get this damn seed finished anytime soon. I might just get hit a little bit in this fight because all of the healing that these guys drop. I should have taken more damage on the other adventure fights for all the healing I would have gotten. Don't hate me because I'm bad. Hate me because I'm bad. Hate me because I'm bad at what I do. There we go. We can start triggering some revenge procs. That's not bad for us. Where did I just go? I genuinely lost sight of myself for a second. Dude! Okay, you can't all be activating ults. Alright? Rude. Yeah, it just hurt me. I feel like that's pretty good. There you go. Oh, no heals from you? Oh, the big gulp. Thank you. That's a lot. I should have taken more damage. We're at 26, though. Although, knowing my luck. No heals from her. Wait, we actually timed that out pretty well. We mathed it a little bit. We got all the way back up to full health. Got some good heals out of it. We're at 26 stacks. We've got to get that to 30. So we need to get to 300 healing done. Very nice. DP hits a legendary. Bingo. And now this one, attack speed and skill cooldown speed. We don't need that. We don't need that whatsoever. I don't know why I just showed you that. I got confused. I thought it was cooldown speed. No, it's attack speed and... I thought it was cooldown speed was going to be helpful for us for Paladin, but I immediately forgot as soon as I said it. I don't need that. We have Mage's Mana Bracelet. I wanted at least one item that could help us with this, and we have that one item. Like, we have it. No, you can die. I might stand here and just take a little bit of heat. Come and grab this. The milkshake man. He be shaking his milk. Don't care, bro. Don't care, bro. Throw it. Don't care, bro. Get dark waved. Has anything changed with dark wave? Not really. I can now charge my dark wave. The cross. I know dark wave changes. We know dark wave gets better. I meant to say the cross. Wow. I was making jokes about you showing up later and then I would take you. Do I try and... I did promise. You know? It does replace Antique and keep Antique locked in. And I get Mana Cycle, which means I just gain 25% more overall damage. 45% physical means literally nothing to me, but we may as well treat this as 25% more damage and cooldown. What am I at? 6? So 150% more damage? I'll take it, dude. You know, this is why I like doing... Oh, my tree is done. This is why I like doing DM8. I've had some people asking why I'm not doing 10, and I used to do 10 all the time. True. You can ask anyone. They'll confirm that I was doing DM10 runs every damn run for the longest time. And the problem is, he just slapped my wheel away. Did you see how fast the wheel got hit? That was insanely quick. The problem with DM10 is that it's designed to be like the ultimate challenge in Skul the Hero Slayer. And because of that, you have to play in a very specific way. Well, not turbo specifically, but you have to play very try-hardy. You have to play in a way that you're trying to win really hard, like at all costs. I was gonna say, this would be kind of... Dude, the last one had Fairy Tail. This one's got Fairy Tail. Just saying. Just saying. No. You have to play and go for what's good. You have to go for the strong builds, the strong items. There's not as much room for goofy meme stuff, like putting the wheel in your magic Dark Paladin Bomber build. Because you just want to, because the wheel on the screen is funny, and you're swapping so much that why not? You're going to see the wheel a lot. I definitely want to do that. Common for Berserker. Hell yeah, dude. The bones, the economy. Because you can't do it so much, I lowered the difficulty down just so I could mess around a bit more if the mood struck, so to speak. There is nothing here. I'm not going to get even a quint at this rate. I need the Chimera to be generous. I didn't even see him jump down. Sir? Sir? Can we talk about my Lord and Savior, piss off, I don't like you? He's a very kind god, you'll love him. Me and my Legend of Zelda blades that I shoot out of me. Use bomb to get some momentum, there's my wheel. Ah, crap. Don't worry, all this will take is 2 seconds of waiting. There we go. Sneak in, brother. No. You can throw your tantrum and tell it to someone who cares, bro. Oh, the mask is back. It speaks to me, dude. Is it the Dio mask, or could it possibly be the Goblin mask telling me to put it back on? Put it back. They didn't spawn yet. Put it back on, Beelz. Put it back on. You know the money is there. Your insatiable lust for gold. You must feed your lust for gold, Beelz. Do it. I keep wasting my wheel. Doesn't matter. I think that's too long on the timer. I might blow before she becomes damageable. I'm glad we finally got our legendaries, though. I wanted... Has my game crashed? Oh, no. I think... Have we crashed? Alright, we're back in. For some reason, it died on me. It very rarely ever dies. Skul is not the kind of game that likes to die very frequently for me, but when it does, it crashes, dude. Luckily, that crash seems to have reset the timer on our bomber, so, you know, that's cool, I guess. Don't care, lady. You seem to be under the false impression that I give a shit when I don't. Look at all the wheels going. I told you, man, we're gonna see a lot of wheels. Yeah, couldn't even finish your attack. Die. For, like, all two of you who aren't aware and are curious, the wheel is a mod that the glorious Mr. Barcanudo whipped up for me, because way back in the old days, I used to manually go in frame by frame and edit the face on the wheel, so that as the wheel was, you know, I could take some Ravenlord. I mean, I haven't used Ravenlord in forever. I'll just take it, I guess. I used to manually edit the wheel's face, frame by frame, every time it showed up. It was a very time-consuming task, I will say. Of course you give me Supernatural now. Screw you. If I had Troll or something, sure, but not for this. It took a long time, and Mr. Barcanudo, being the sweetheart that he is, modded the face to just be on the wheel, so I don't have to do that anymore. And it's honestly such a lifesaver and such a good thing. I don't know what I care about. I've got enough to lock in any, like, big 3-stack one. I just don't know. Honestly, with the wheels hitting, maybe it is time to do weakness exposure. I don't care. Just give me something. Give me something that does damage. The face on the wheel is Nagatoro. Some of you probably already figured that out because you're clicked in to the Beelz lore, but it's a Nagatoro face, and I chose that because the wheel is a bully, and back when the wheel got a buff and the wheel started being... Because the wheel used to be really bad, but the wheel got a very sizable buff and became really, really good. And so I thought the wheel was going to come out for a second there. When it got good and I started to use it, I realized, well, damn, the wheel is kind of bullying in the run. What's a good bully face to use? Seemed logical to me, man. Seemed logical to me. I'm popping it, dude. I don't care. Suck. Was it worth it? Nah. But enemies are gonna die really fast. This is like a finisher type of thing. Like, if Swanee is a good starter where you pop her near the beginning of a fight so that you can use her again by the end, Ravenlord is one of those quints that you just kind of like, you let it do its thing, and then near the end of a fight when you've got enough stacks or enough soldiers, Enough dudes built up. You pop it then. Die. Die. Nagatoro will finish you. Don't worry. The Nago wheel. Why did he do that from so far away? Like, he backed up and slashed at the ground when I wasn't even near him? What an idiot. What a buffoon. Now, I've been, like, hard slamming into damage with my bones. But, oh, thank you. The Howling Egg's not bad, but I don't need to take it. I don't really want to dishevel anything. The only thing that I could possibly take right now that I really care about taking or doing, that would not disrupt the build, so to speak, is replace... probably you. Yeah, replace you with the Omen Idol. And that's about it. Nothing else matters. Not one little bit. What a fool. Bet he didn't see that one coming. Dude, this guy up here died? Damn, that explosion. I always underestimate the size of the explosion. The size of his kaboom? Huge, dude. It's actually massive and menacing. Diorite Circlet's really cool for this because we've got Raven. It will trigger all the time, but like Imp. Imp and Raven are really good for Diorite Circlet. What could I replace for Diorite Circlet? Without, you know, anything bad happening. I need to keep kind of most... I mean, I'm not getting rid of my wheel now. This does help a lot. I could get rid of you. I mean, it's Artifact 2 that I'm losing, but I'm gaining Heirloom and Heritage 2? Yeah. Yeah. Let me double check that I'm not bullshitting and that this actually works. Yeah, there it is. You can see Diorite on the bottom. The buff down there, constantly reapplying itself whenever the ravens hit someone. It's very, very handy for us. Let's break this. Take a common boy, trade it in for Frosty boy. Pick up the... You almost never see these heads, by the way. It's really cool when you get a chance to drop the legendary skulls of non-legendaries. Like, everyone's seen Reaper and Lich and Yaksha, but how often do you see, like, legendary Shield or legendary Frost and all that kind of stuff? You don't really. If you've got mods and you've got the chance to, just spawn a few in at legendary and just take a look. It's really cool. Wow. That guy just shot me with a bow and arrow from upstairs when I wasn't ready to fight. Well, I have to wait. I have to wait for the explosion. The hard way. See how clean this is, though? Look how clean this is. Wow. Nah. 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 Oh, you teleported just in time. Ah, he's so good. Too bad for him. I am damn near indestructible at the moment. I shouldn't say that. Dad will probably give me a bit of a run for my money because I'm very bad at controlling my character when I can't control my character very well. It's definitely a character flaw. Please forgive me. Cannot control... Oh. Holy shit. It's a god chest. Dude. It is late at night and I cannot be as excited as I would like to be excited, but my god, that is a godly chest. There's our mutant that I can replace the stupid seed with. Damn. I mean, Infinite Bone, I'm convinced Infinite Bone is just like, I hard tie this to Lich these days. With the modded Lich. I just love having, like, spammable seals. Yeah, wow. Wow. We've lost our revenge, which is concerning. But do I need it? Kind of, to be fair. Do I want to do this? What could I do instead? I could ditch the Dark Quartz and then lock in... Hang on, I could keep 1, 2, 3. Hang on, we do this. We ditch Quartz. Because that way I can just... I've got 4 mutant. I just take 1 mutant out and I lock that into revenge instead. I'm gonna need revenge. Revenge is just... It's one of the reasons why I'm telling you that hard mode is a little bit... It's a little bit bullshit sometimes, because revenge is just too good of an inscription to not take when it comes to getting through your runs without getting, you know, close to dead constantly. If you want to challenge yourself and do, like, you know, insane nonsense, go for it. Don't use revenge, but I use it for comfort because it's really easy to get in your builds. It also encourages you to use more common items like the seed, like discolored dark quartz. There's a few things. The funny thing is, revenge as an inscription is insanely good, but a lot of the items that have revenge on it aren't always. I think the biggest and best one might be, to be honest, the discolored dark quartz. I feel like the dark quartz is a very stacked item in terms of, like, itemization. Can I just pop this now? I don't want you to. Did you just ult? Oh, he just ulted me. And he's doing it again. Yeah. Have I fought the ninja much since... or at all? Since I started putting some more Skul videos out? I don't remember. He's certainly nowhere... Oh, you're over here. Nowhere near as annoying as he used to be. Before they nerfed him, he was just a nightmare. An actual nightmare. What a problem he was. Dude, considering that... I know we didn't take 2 common skulls and drag them all the way to legendary, but we started with a rare and a unique with Paladin. We've gotten them both to legendary, and we're about to finish 2 bone pillars. We have been bone blessed, and I don't think we've seen a single legendary. I've just been taking as many bones as I can in the shop. We haven't found the harpy yet. I don't believe we've seen the old skeleton that gives you bones. I think we're just doing this the old-fashioned way, and it's just kind of working. Oh, wait for it, run past. Oh, there she is. I opened my big, stupid mouth. And I summoned... Wow. Gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut my mouth. You think I'm gonna be talking about it? No. I'm shutting my mouth. I'm not saying anything. That is almost 100. We were dry. We had like 6 bones. In one room, we went up 89 bones. What the hell, dude? What the hell? They're all dead. The little girl! I may not get a chance to talk to her again. Give me good friend? Wait, that's the medium one. That's Moonlight Herb. No. I knew it. I knew someone. I thought it was just the one dude up there. No. Someone else survived back here. It's always you, because he spawns in the corner. And I always move forward too quickly. Dude, holy shit. I'm so... I promise you. 10,000 times over. I have not done a thing to affect my game files. I don't need to. I don't need to do stuff like that. This... Holy shit. Die. Oh, they just died upstairs. I was wondering if I got them. And Hercules? Can't make it. Mistakes were made. All things considered, we're doing pretty well, given that I don't have... Wow. I don't have my revenge. The shield is holding up very well. So, obviously, if I got the ring, I would probably have to ditch the inner flame. Anything else is probably just going to get sold on the spot. I don't think anything else takes priority over anything else. It would come down... Oh, if I got another inner flame, I'd replace the root. Ah, well, there you go. I can't replace the root. I want that for my... How badly do I need my revenge? That is the question. How badly do I need half of this shit, to be honest? How badly do I need any of this? You know, I don't care. I want to get my revenge. I'm just going to let it sell. I don't care. I had a whole bit where I was going to, like, go into this, and there we go. Get rid of... There. Gets me back to, what is that, 6, the 150% extra damage thanks to our... I don't need the bones, dude. I don't need to break you. I was gonna, but I just realized I don't need to. You know what? Do this. It's a crying shame that Shadow Knights is physical, because it would go so well with Dark Paladin. Thematically, you know? And it just never will. Unless you do a physical Paladin run, which would be kind of insane. Ow! Lads. Calm the farm. Why are we acting up? Yeah, stop that. That's what you get. Yeah, see? It's what you get. I don't need to do that anymore. I'm just gonna get money. Forget it, man. Forget it all. Forget it all. There we go. When he's got his shield on, his damage goes up considerably. Until then, he's a little bit on the low side. There we go. Die. Wow. It's really trying, dude. It's testing me. It's taunting me. It's testing me. It's dangling that carrot on a stick in front of my face saying, go on, do it. I said that the vampire mask was the goblin mask before. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The cudgel is the goblin mask. Do it, Beelz. Take the cudgel. Take the cudgel. Use the cudgel, Beelz. Go ahead, Beelz. Use it. Take it. You know you want it. No, I really don't. But thank you anyway. Damn, that was quick. At least I'm getting my diorite circlet to activate. I was kind of worried that it wasn't going to get much of a chance to hit dudes. That they would die a bit too quick. And I mean, granted, things are dying quickly, but manageably quick, you know? Dude, I'm pressing the button because I don't even know where my dudes are. I think they're all on the ground. I think they bug out and they can't spawn up to... Oh. Killed during your ultimate attack? When you're supposed to be immune to damage? Loser. Damn, it's a god chest again. This is a blessed run. The Dark Paladin gives his blessings. We have Archdemon, we have some Crown of Thorns, some Storm Cloud, some Sylphid Wings. Question is, do I go for money or do... Nah, let's get some health. Let me break the Shadow Knights again. That's 2 Shadow Knights that have lent their strength to the Paladin. We like it a lot. Where were you at the start of the run, huh? Where were you? Nowhere to be seen. They should have given you an option where any leftover Dark Hearts you've got could be, like, dumped, like 10% more damage, or 10, like, you could choose, but like the pillars, like 10% more damage or health based on how many you've got left over that you haven't spent. So you could do the option of not taking any abilities whatsoever and just save them all up and get to the end of the run, have like 40 of them for just like a 400% damage boost or something like that. A bit like how you can get the apple from the witch if you don't have any inscriptions locked in, just like a raw stat dump. That'd be kind of nice. The wheel actually nearly killed all of them. That's pretty cool. What is my physical at? You know, physical's not bad. All things considered. Circulator. I don't need you. 1 map food. Yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. We roll specifically to try and get... Wow. I was gonna say, we roll specifically to get like a health boost up here or a drug, and we got none of it. I'm buying it. I'm just gonna do it. There you go. I bought the thing. Are you happy? Are you proud? Are you glad? I hope so. Because I sure as hell am. Wheel's gonna get ya. Wheel's gonna get ya. Wheel's gonna get ya. Let me throw these out. Let me do all the things. Summon the wheel. Didn't go as far as I wanted to. It's okay though. There we go. Slay. Crush, kill, and slay. Now my wisdom isn't in effect, but my inner flame is. Let me wait for a second. Do. Wrong button again, because I know someone wants to see what my relatively unbuffed stats are. Once we apply the swapping buffs, once we apply the mage's bracelet, once we apply wisdom, it goes up a decent bit. We're pretty strong magic-wise coming into this. This was a very blessed build. And honestly, it probably shouldn't have been. It doesn't make much sense for it to be so, you know, unyieldingly mighty. You just drop that on him. I'll even sit here and just hit you repeatedly, Daddy-o. Uh-oh. Flash, dash, 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 dash. I feel like that's my greatest contribution to the entire game, is teaching people about flash dash in how to dodge that one attack, going all the way back to when Dad was first released in the 1.0. Like, that's it. That's my greatest contribution. You see the flash, you do a dash. Nothing else has been greater than that. Maybe, you know, Heart of the Ascetic memes and stupid stuff like that aside, maybe Mummy can shoot up. Did you know that Mummy can shoot straight up? What? Bullshit, he said. No, it's true. Mummy can shoot straight up. It's heckin' weird, dude. Swing, swing. He said Oh, that's a mean one right there. Here, let's activate all of our shit. Are you gonna suck? No? Well, I'll be damned. Now he's gonna suck. Genuinely amazed he didn't do a suck. He was being very kind, very generous, very nice dad. He left a big spike for me too. Well, I would say that's the hard fight out of the way, but the last couple of videos, Little Dark Skull's been putting hands on me. He been laying the smack down, especially first phase? Second phase always does, but I think first phase is doing more to me now. I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting too comfy with him. I gotta remind myself that there was a time when I sat in a fight against him for like 20 minutes straight, just learning his abilities, and I didn't attack him. I made a video on it about how to learn the boss patterns. You don't fight them, you just go in there and you just hit. And you try not to get hit, and you do a little bit of damage here and there. And basically you elongate the fight to the point where you've seen his attacks so much, it's all just pattern recognition. The hard part was phase 2, because there's 3 different forms, and they all have a lot of attacks. It's kind of like learning Dad. It got pretty tricky. Getting a 125 boost about, I mean, it has a chance to refresh swap cooldown upon swapping is really nice. Effectively the bone effect, I'm pretty sure. I might just take that. Because we don't have any cooldown on Kaboom. Like, free swaps back and forth would be kinda sick. I like it. This is kind of cute. Little Dark Skull comes out, and it's like, there's a tree out here. Why is there a tree out here? And he's immediately like, I hate trees. Don't hate trees. To be fair, if Little Dark Skull had the kind of time in Act 1 that I normally do, I can see why he hates trees. Maybe it's justified. Maybe him hating trees is actually very justified. No. 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 I had to waste it in the air. Here, do one of these. Hurt this kid. Hurt this kid greatly. I'm getting hit because I can't see shit. What's he doing? You running at me? Oh. No, he just died. Okay, that's cool. Swap. Boom. And then all my ravens fall down. They're gonna start... My bombs are on the floor too. Cool. Okay, Jesus Christ. I couldn't see shit. Could you see anything right there? Still can't see shit. think he's trying to swing at me. My wheels have gone cursed face on me. I think I got the double swap. Shit. I was in a bad spot. Is it who I think it is? Nope, it's not who I think it is. But that's because he's going to go into ult straight away. My dashes. I'm a goofball. Nah, we're fine. Oh, he triggered my heritage. I thought I was... I guess I was not in the air. It's all good. He's dead. He's super dead. Kind of the same as fighting Dad, to be honest. In terms of, like, how much damage he did to me. I'm just not able to see as well. I can't feel out his hits because he's a little fella. And he blends into all the effects. That's something that I think would be kind of nice, is having the option to toggle on, like, an outline effect. Or have the enemy's models always be present. Or, like, a toggle where you can tell the game to always put their models as a priority in front of effects. So that they don't get covered and masked underneath all the explosions. Now, obviously, for the sake of aesthetics, having them behind the explosions looks cooler. Because you want them to be, you know, blowing up, and if they're in front of it, it doesn't look as nice. But, for the sake of my vision and being able to see what the hell is going on, I'd like the option for runs like this when I know I won't see this. There's ravens everywhere, there's wheels everywhere. Ow, we're flashbanging. It's late at night, that just hurt my eyes. Kaboomer is blowing up, I leave crosses on the ground. There's a lot happening, man. There's a lot on the screen. Alright, I'll go over here then if you don't want my business. Oh, I dodged too early. But I heard the sound effect. The cursed sound effect of yore. There it is. Stop moving the hand that's on the ground. Yeah, that's what you get. Kingslayer's gonna keep it on dead, because Kingslayer's stupid in this fight. I'm gonna press the Raven button, but I don't think the Ravens are gonna do anything because they're too busy being over there in the hands, but I'm worried that this fight's gonna be over before, yep, they get to do anything. Yeah, I figured as much. That's fine. Old man's not gonna live very long either. What a shame for the old man. Boo-hoo. Oh yeah, it was my birthday on the 17th. I think that was the day that Shell Diver went out. I should have mentioned this earlier. On the day that Shell Diver video went out, it was my B-day. I was gonna have a basic Skul run go out on that day, but Shell Diver was releasing on that day, and the dev was asking if I could play the game, and I figured I'd put it out straight away on release. I might go back and do more Shell Diver, actually. Some folks wanted to see the rest of the game. It's not particularly long, but it is cheap. It's a really well-made, cheap, cozy little incremental game. And it's really good to just kind of turn the brain off a little bit and just enjoy some small dopamine hits here and there. I like it. Damn, dude, that kind of blew by. I don't know about you, but that kind of blew by incredibly quickly. Dudes, Bomber doing what he does, Paladin coming in. Match made in heaven, to be honest. I mean, the synergy they give to each other. I mean, they give good synergy to everyone they pair with. They are the support skulls. They're the best at doing it. And putting them together, it's kind of a feedback loop of Paladin buffing with the shield and the extra damage. and Bomber just being the damage and just enabling swaps immediately. And Dark Paladin's got a good swap. That giant cross that comes out, it stings if it can like sit on a dude long enough. And luckily, a lot of the fights in the game, you can do that. I mean, Jones sits still more or less. Alexander gets bullied by it. Even Dad, like, he kind of jumps on you a lot. So if you just stand next to your cross, he'll just fall into it and take damage. But with all of that said and done, I've got to go to bed. I'll see you all again next time. Hope you enjoyed the Paladin run. Have a good one.